Let's play a message.
These six industries have the most narcissists, according to psychologists. It's a study done by Cornell School of Industrial and Labor Relations. Nothing really surprising here, but of the six, academia is on the list, professorial and research-based jobs, corporate management, leadership jobs, all the managers and that type of thing. Number three would be entertainment. Number four, medicine. Number five, politics. And number six, sports, according to psychologists.
Wow.
And the thing is, to be successful, obviously in entertainment, you need to be a narcissist. I think to be successful in sports, I think you have to be a narcissist. I mean, a part of it. Again, it's on
bro. You have to be a narcissist to be the best in sports.
And I believe that. And that's the hardest part to be. If you weren't raised to be a narcissist.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's the biggest narcissist in sports.
So if you don't have those qualities, know that you're fighting against narcissists and self-obsessed individuals are going to work 10 times harder than you. So that's why again, this app is key. This is we're heading towards a different world where you don't have to compete directly, right? People could stop us if they wanted to be dicks, right? I guess there is a way, but for the most part, there'll be more and more technology where you won't be able to stop anybody from doing what they want to do. For people like us who I have some mental issues, you have mental issues that, kept us back from doing what we wanted to do. And now it's more available. So even with, like you said, if we built a team, if we took Twangy and we took Tybo and we took Curtis and we built a team and did our own show, nobody really could stop us. So that's the beauty of this.
5 hours and 44 minutes live. That's so cool, guys. 5 hours and 44 minutes live with Comedy Vampire and Super High Man for joining.
Yes, it has been almost 6 hours live. Please keep
Hello?
leaving those. Hello.
Hey. I was just talking to my wife about this morning. She's so amazing. She wasn't even that mad at me, but she was like, "What the fuck? You were yelling about the Bible first thing in the morning."
Yeah.
So, oh my god.
Was you've read the Bible 10 to 15 times, and some of it you have memorized, and some of it you have highlighted in your brain, like of specific verses that you so out of control and so out of line, so crazy that most people, and you put it in my head. You basically told me that, a lot of my sexual trauma is because I was probably brainwashed. A lot of these quotes probably live in my head, or these verses live in my head, and I'm completely unaware. And most people are probably completely unaware of how brain are. I'm still fighting.
Are you a WWE fan?
No, my girlfriend is.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
One of my favorite wrestlers, his intro song is "The voices in my head, they bother me, they follow me." From fucking
Who is that? Original Twangy?
No. I can't think of his name. He's from St. Louis. God damn it. Oh my god. I can't think of his fucking name. I fucked it up. I'm about to look it up now.
We did a show about Are Women Funny Too? Topic. The name of the comic that I was trying to think of was Jessica Kierson. Jessica Kierson is a New York woman comic. She's Jewish. She is by far, to me, she's the funniest woman in New York City comedy that no one's heard about. So Jessica Kierson, you asked about women being funny. This woman is a killer. She's been a killer for years, and she's never broken out for whatever reason, but probably because she's better live. I don't even know if she resonates. If you saw a stand-up, you have to be, she's one of those comics where you have to be in the audience. She's that outrageous. So Jessica Kierson, there's a shout out to her.
Is she a comedian's comedian, or is she a people's comedian?
She's both, for sure. I don't think her.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean by comedian's comedian, right?
I gotta say, I would say some comedians think maybe she's a little bit over the top, and she does, there's tricks to being funny on stage as a stand-up comic, and that's just being completely outrageous, but she's completely outrageous, but she is pretty funny, and she's pretty honest. Like I said, to me, she's probably the best woman comic I've ever seen live. Would be Jessica Kirsten, and you guys don't know her, but women are funny. That's all I'm saying. And I couldn't remember her name; it was driving me crazy. So that was
Yeah.
good that you told that story about wrestling, and I could interject with. So women are funny. Please leave us messages, all women listeners. We need more female energy. We love it. Messages
Yes.
Of Comedy Vampire, but a friend of mine makes he sometimes makes 300, but he lives in a very central area in downtown. But I mean, he gets some really long rides, so yeah. Long Uber rides, that's where the money's at. Baby fat, I don't remember that clothing brand. And here I am, not trying to be like Russell Brand, because that's all fucked up and weird. But anyways, here we go, let's make it so eerie or queer or odd or peculiar or strange or unusual. So many cinnamons. Yes, I said cinnamons and not synonyms, because I like the word smithing. And here I am on this live.
I mean, I could talk about Uber Lyft all day. The problem here is I have to drive to Jersey. I don't have a TLC license. Then you get trips all the way into New York City for like $20, and you can't do anything. You have to drive back out of New York City, so you're making $10. If you split up the cost. So being an Uber is rough. Nobody tips. Nobody tips cash. What are you doing? Doing a hit? Everybody take a hit.
Yep.
Everybody.
Yep.
What do you smoke over there? Some bluefish, some yellow sushi. What do you got?
No, it's Hindu cookies. It's Hindu Kush mixed with Girl Scout cookies.
Delicious. All right.
See, Superman, you're a fucking entrepreneur, bro, and that's right. Yo, making money off those scooters, charging them and shit, that's a good idea, bro. That's $1 million idea. And if you blow that up to a bigger thing, bro, and start working on it, you'll be having like 50 scooters you'd be charging. Bro, that's smart. That really is. Mad respect, bro.
Yeah, Corona kind of fucked that a little bit. I really hope that shit pops off this spring coming up. Because the scooter business really did me well in 2019, but like 2020 was obviously kind of ass. But he's 100% right. I do hope to get a cheap $500,000 truck and start fucking not just doing 18 scooters, but doing like fucking 36 scooters or fucking 50 scooters. Because like this is the thing: if you spend an hour or two going and picking up 50 scooters, and then you go drop them off 6 hours later, you just fucking made $2,000 in 6 hours.
Wow. But I mean,
Yeah.
you have to do that's the thing. You'd have to do the numbers, whether that buying that truck. You just said a $500,000 truck. You might as well invest. You might as well just borrow $500,000. You said a $500,000 truck.
No, $500 to $1,000.
Oh, truck. I got you. All right.
Right.
I missed.
I'll pay that truck off in the first time I go out. Right.
Got you.
And then after that, I'm just fucking making like okay. This is the thing. I know a guy who has 100 chargers, and they're all in his backyard, and he has this crazy setup, and he does about $3,000 to $4,000 a day.
Wow.
And and like everybody's trying to get out before this guy because he gets all the fucking scooters. But it's like, yo, this is capitalism. If you can get them, right? Yeah.
That's crazy.
So,
let's play.
Yeah.
Giving his wife, giving his wife some Hershey kisses. Oh yeah, that interracial lip mixing. I'm all about that. I'm playing with my toe, by the way. Comedy Vampire, Comedy Empire, Super High Man 420.
I'm saving that intro for my fucking show.
Oh my god.
I gotta pull that. I gotta have Curtis pull that off. All right,
okay.
Let's go to more.
This is just
beautiful twangy. He always comes through. We would just like to thank you for your contributions, and we want to thank you through and through.
Curtis is so fucking talented. I fucking
Oh
hate that
wow, dude,
bastard
dude, man. See, this is the thing. I love this
These guys,
squad right now. I love the energy.
God,
I
man,
love the
it's tough to
energy.
it's tough to compete with these guys when they're
Yeah.
doing song parody after song parody of the song, ripping off original. You know how hard it is to come up with an original song parody on the fly? That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy talent.
Dude, they're fucking
It-
impressive. This is impressive fucking shit.
I get,
I love it.
I get sad. I get sad when I'm dealing with such talent. All right, here we go. Let's play another
Try my
fucking
best,
song parody.
guys.
I'm stepping it up. Man. Masturbation of the library. What year was that? Oh,
Playing with one hand and using my loop station. Here we go, comedy vampire and super high man 420. Ooh, eating assholes. Ooh, CD says not to eat those assholes. Wow! Wow! Okay, yeah.
I love it. I always wonder why people don't use their toe to hold the button while they're like playing or doing something. Because if you just take your shoes off and you just use your toe to hold the button, like then you got both hands, so you could like do more.
I have to see it live. Let's play a message.
God,
Another
yes.
song pack.
NFC is the National Football Conference, by the way.
Damn it!
Aw.
Damn it! I got to come up with. Wait, hold on. NFK.
Yeah, it was K, right? It was a K.
Yeah. NFC. Yeah, NFK for the National Fighting Kumite.
NFK.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah. Hey, that guy, the accountant. Like that's
Yes.
literally my accountant.
No way.
Yeah.
I gotta add. Well,
Yeah.
let's see if he has any investing advice. As far as
he can't legally give investing advice on this app.
oh shit, is that
Yeah.
for real?
Yep. Because I was talking to him about doing a show, and he said he was going to look into it, and I'm pretty sure that he can't without like titling the show something specific, but then it's still kind of dangerous. So
Well, I'll have make sure your accountant follows me. And I'll follow him back. Let's play another message.
Absolutely.
Definitely want to.
Yeah, like you said, NFL is football. What about the National Instigator Group?
No, not Nig. It can't be Nig. The Nigs. We're gonna.
Those robots taking over, androids taking over, imagine if they infuse themselves with some microbiomes and actual DNA, then they'll become a legit hybrid. And then it's not going to be a robot or a human that takes over. It'll be a hybrid. That's who's going to take over, the real hybrid race. It's going to be like a mix of Gladiator and the Matrix and the Teletubbies. And it's just going to be a really crazy universe.
Twangy, hail the muttery. I think your friend is kind of like me, 3C Studios. I think we both enjoy making white people uncomfortable as often as we can.
Oh,
but
that's for sure.
Yeah, but we both like. I know personally, I try and do it very casually. Because it's funny. It's funny. He's a lot more direct than me. Like, yeah. I feel like if I was to do a show with him, that we might like destroy
Same
the
time.
black culture, like we might end up getting arrested by black people. Because
That's true.
I think our humor is very similar, and I
Yeah, you're
can't
right.
be around somebody that has that humor. But I
Dangerous.
like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, we.
9. We got 9
Oh,
A federal judge said on December 10th that he would make an important procedural ruling in favor of a group of mixed martial artists who are suing the Ultimate Fighting Championship, accusing it of abusing monopoly power to suppress fighter pay. The lawsuit, which will be granted class action status, could eventually cost the UFC billions of dollars, fundamentally alter the world of mixed martial arts, and establish new antitrust case law. And of course, this is mirroring what's going on with Uber.
I'd be shocked though
wow.
if they win. I'd be shocked if they win that case because I think it depends
I
on
want to.
where.
I don't understand how it mirrors Uber though. I thought Uber just lost their court case in San Francisco. I'd like to hear more about that. What are you saying about the UFC?
I think he might be saying just that Uber underpays their
Oh,
drivers.
yeah, fuck Uber. That's why I like Lyft.
I can't. I drive for Uber. I don't want to get kicked off the app. See, I'm scared.
Yeah, but Uber, like they like got a black female CEO because they were racist as shit, and like they still racist. I ain't fucking with Uber, bro.
All right, let me play.
Like
Play a message.
Uber. Did you know Uber was on their financial abbreviation is NIG?
I'm losing my mind. Just be kind. Where's everybody's soul going after death? We must reap the benefits.
She got the whole band together.
Dude,
Motherfucker's got the
he's
whole.
gonna have me being racist now. Your friend is a bad influence.
All right. Stop being a bad influence, Curtis.
You're probably talking about Randy Orton's song,
Yes.
his theme
Yes.
song by Jim Johnston. The song's
Yes.
called Voices.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh man. He's about to be my best friend.
See that?
If he actually if he knew that just off the top of his head and didn't look that up, which I believe, I don't think he looked that up. I think he knew that. And that, oh man, that song is so fucking awesome. It really represents like me every second of my life. And if he understands that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I hope you guys are stay on for at
my
least
bad.
another hour or two because I'm gonna be riding somewhere to take a massive bong rip.
It's 11:11. Everybody make a wish. It's 11:11 in the central. It's in Central Time. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. And I hope it's for eating ass. What were you gonna say, Vampire?
Oh, God, you had to ruin my wish with your dirty talk. Yeah, Curtis. We'll definitely try to hook up with Curtis. Curtis likes to do random broadcasts. So if we all exchange numbers and maybe try a
Yeah.
different venue, when you get to know Curtis, though, he's going to drive you crazy because he's all about aesthetics and he's all about creating a different style show. And so he can be frustrating to work with.
I am a chameleon. When I meet somebody new, my goal is to know who they are and figure them out and replicate them so I can understand their style of comedy or their style of like life. So I love meeting new people, like new types of people. There's not that many. There's only 12. There's only 12 types of people.
I like it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start analyzing the callers and stuff too with your counseling. And
I do.
That motherfucker's on that dust. Possibly some booger sugar.
Motherfuckers like that dust.
He talk about cocaine.
Florida Dust. Florida
Cocaine.
Dust.
I don't know how to say his name. The Sex Studios. Thank you for that rendition. That was lovely. Thank you for the Bible references and talking about narcissists in different industries. You will not go unsung. You are a hero of time.
I forgot that these messages were from like longer ago than like those are like 30 minutes old. I was like, wait, what is he talking about? Oh my god.
You're on
uh,
bong time. Everybody's good.
yeah.
Everybody's good. Oh, yeah. Drink some water.
The power
So
of sound can heal you. If you take a bong rip when Twangy is playing like that, your body will literally heal.
that was a healing frequency from
That was a
Twangy.
healing frequency, bro. Healing frequency from
Yeah,
Twangy.
Twingie mentioned this, but just to underscore, you have to press down, as far as I know, on the stereo app to record audio. So whatever he's doing is with one hand. That's what I just did, but mine was, of course, paling in comparison. So,
Oh
Matt respect.
Oh my dude, I completely didn't understand the conversation. So they're
What?
saying to record what they're doing, they're stepping on the stereo app with their foot and then playing their instruments.
No, he
Because you
was
have to have
saying
both.
I was suggesting that both of them were they were both playing with one hand. I was
Wow.
suggesting that they should use their toe to step on the button and play with two hands. He was saying respect to Twangy for doing what he did with one hand. But I was making the suggestion that they step on the button
So
and
that's
use both hands.
fantastic. You just have to press the record button
Yeah,
and
they're
hold it
using one
down.
hand. Yep,
One
they're playing with
hand,
one
do
hand.
the
That's
song,
dope.
play all the. But he's playing. Oh, so is he actually laying tracks? Is he laying tracks and then playing guitar over the track and then
Twangy,
pressing the?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Twangy,
Holy,
yeah. That's what he does,
holy,
dude. He does a
wow.
whole show where he does that for like hours. Hours. It's
That's
amazing.
amazing.
It's
Wow.
amazing.
Let's get a
It's
little more
amazing.
twangy.
I'm adding your accountant to the undercover information that the world's compiled about you.
Oh my god, you son of a bitch. You know what? I understand what you used to say about him now. He's definitely a love-hate relationship.
Yes. He
He
loves
said
it and he gets off on it.
I love him. I love him.
Oh,
I
dude,
love
he's
it.
dangerous. Dude, he'll drive you crazy though, man. But you know what? You're similar to him because you're like, I can't nail either one of you guys down. Like he'll do a show whenever he feels like it. If I say I want to do a show, then I'll be like, I don't want to do a show. Then he'll be like, yeah, let's do a show. Then he'll be like, no. So and you're the same way. You're like, nah, dude, I got other shows to do. I can't do a show with you today. And I'm like, oh, so sad. But yeah, having him do a show getting him to do a show is so difficult. But he's super fucking talented and he's a pain in my ass. So and you're becoming the same thing, Super High, man. Here we go.
Hashtag support the muttery. Proud mutt, proud mutt. That shit's never gonna end. I'm gonna have to go into that dude's live and just support the muttery.
Yes, the mutts must take over. Dun 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 dun.
Where does that
Oh,
come from,
Comedy
bro?
Vampire. That's why I Uber under the table. It's a big thing here
Oh,
in Miami. I'm just like, hey, you do under the table? No, I don't. It's like, hey, you do under the table? Yes, I do. Boom, everyone wins. That was my thing since 2015 when I started, since I started taking Uber when it first became available here. You know, I was like, hey, you know, like, because I would see people with the stickers and like I worked in tourism and sometimes I would get out early and I would be having to still like my company was too lazy to take us to the depot, so like they rather pay us 2 or 3 hours for doing nothing, which was awesome. But there are times I had to leave early, and I had other, like I was part of his nonprofit bike project, so I was like, hey, I need a ride to the depot, to the yard. Like, what would you charge? Like under the table. And it was just like, yeah, man, like me and a driver that got off early, we would always get this same dude. It was always like, it was really cheap, man. It was always a $7 ride. So we was like, yep, let's split it. We would split 3, 4.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's actually smart if you're doing under the table to get like gas, like money for gas, and you're trying to just offset your gas money. Yeah. But it can be a risk. I mean, if you take a passenger that you don't know and you're not under the app and you get into an accident, that's when it gets dicey. It's real. You can
go to jail. You can go to jail.
Most likely, yeah. It's not a good thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
That super high man met another soulmate on here. Find out on the next episode of Comedy Vampire and Super High Man 420.
It would definitely love Curtis. He would frustrate you, and you guys will have to do a show. He'll probably you two to start doing shows together, and then just throw me to the side, just to fuck with me, just to make me cry.
We just talk about you the whole time.
Exactly. Misplayed other message.
Don't believe anything Matt is saying. I've already corrected him on yesterday's show. I don't need to do so again.
Yeah, that was when I said. Remember when I said, he said, you don't know the woman, but Amy Goodman from that was from the Amy Goodman from Democracy right. Now argument. But I'm not going to rehash. Right.
Super high man, 12 types of people. Are you talking about Jungian archetypes or whatever? Like the hero, it sounds like you play a lot of D&D, dude. Is this from D&D as well? Like, I mean, is it implied in there? Very interesting, man. Very interesting. This is me picking at your brain. I know it doesn't sound pleasant, but that was me picking at your brain.
I didn't understand the beginning of that question. He said something about you.
He asked you, does D&D affect your personality? You're playing a D&D, and
yes, the way you. Yes, 100,000,000%.
I don't. Yes. So explain that to me. I don't get it.
D&D. I play Pathfinder. It's a version of D&D. It's basically the same thing, except it's not called D&D because the Christians hate the term Dungeons and Dragons. I'm serious. Yeah. Oh, what? You don't know about the witch trials of Dungeons and Dragons? There was children taken to jail, like the old fucking witch hunts for playing D&D. They were saying they were summoning demons and shit. Oh my god.
That happened that was just one state, right?
I think it was just one state, and yeah, they had to make laws, and fucking, it was crazy. But so basically, the thing about D&D or Pathfinder or whatever, you build these different characters, you play these different lives, you pretend to be somebody else, and when I said earlier, Sunday is God's day, you thought I was joking. I was being 100% serious. I am the dungeon master. I am God every Sunday. I fucking run these games on Sundays, and I get to be God for a day. I get to fucking make people like do things, play games. It's very fun. It's very invigorating. I'm a very fair God. I don't like to kill my players, even though I just killed a player. But he basically killed himself. Like, let me give you a scenario, right? Let me give you a scenario. You walk around a corner. You see 7 clowns. And they all throw pies at you. And the pies burn you. And it's like acid. And you almost die. Would you run away or would you stay there and fight?
I think I'd run away.
Yeah, well, he decided to stay and fight, and he ended up dying. He got killed by some West Side Story clowns. It was amazing. For me, and it's not my fault because I gave him plenty of chances to live. But yeah, I had these clowns, and they had a pie in each hand, and they were poison pies, and they were throwing pies at people. It was fucking amazing. If you ever seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space, it was literally like the scene at the end of the movie when they kill the cop with the pies. And yeah, so they just got through fighting a snow ghost and some zombies and some. It's a fun game. You get to be a character and you get to do shit.
You think a future to twitching D&D, or film,
Yeah.
filming it live or streaming it?
Yeah,
I'm surprised more.
right now I do it on a website. And on the website, you can we use Discord, so you can use video Discord to see each other, or you can just talk to each other on there. And then like there's a game board and you play online. And I've been trying to get another game started. I think Twangy was like the only person I talked to about playing in it, but I was going to do a stereo game, and I was going to have it to where, man, it'd be impossible to do it until next year when they add the manager option on stereo, to where you can have somebody like going through your ditties and like literally vetting them. Yeah, you get a producer. And so it would work then. I would just have like I could do fucking 10 people and have like whoever's doing an action, I would invite them, and then they would come up, and then they would, do their part. It would be really fun. But the thing about Pathfinder that's changed my life is the way that I look at life. I look at life in terms of building a character sheet for people. Like, people have a certain level of strength, a certain level of dexterity, a certain level of charisma, wisdom, intelligence, and fortitude, our constitution. And it's true for everybody. And you can like build characters out of everybody. And when you start building characters, you start realizing what those characters can do. And it's a pretty cool way to look at the world.
I'm just surprised that, like you said, that it isn't more like a thing. It isn't more popular in the Twitch world, or what I'm saying, streaming, where people stream the games. Or
it's pretty popular. It's just not something that is mainstream.
But it does occur. People are twitching and streaming.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, there's TV shows. There's a couple of TV shows with like celebrities that play.
No kidding. I had no clue. I had no clue that was going on. We got 9+ messages. Let's play these messages.
Yes, there is a spoon fetish, all right? And I don't want you to research or to look at it any longer, okay? We're moving away from the spoons. It's called spoonabifida, okay? I believe if I look it up, it's called spoonabifida, all right? Okay? And it is a disease, all right? It is something that a lot of people suffer from, okay? People go to therapy for spoonabifida, okay? Now, I don't want you to fall into that category, all right? So spoons are no longer, okay? We're X-naying the spoons. All right, I don't even want to use any S words anymore. Okay, no more. I was gonna say spoons, but I'm gonna use poons. No more poons. Okay, that sounds worse. God damn, that sounds even worse. You know what? All right, spoons are back on the table for right now. I don't know what the hell is going on. Spoons are on the table for right now. Will Riley and myself, we'll think about something else for you to use as a utensil. All right, but spoons is not gonna do it. All right.
I don't know what spoonabifida is, but it sounds pretty hot.
I love his. Did you see what his name was? CHOCTORPHIL.
Yes.
That was the best part. CHOCTORPHIL. I didn't get it either. So let's keep going.
CHOCTORPHIL.
Oh, Father, what have we stumbled upon?
Ah, my dear. Toss. Nothing too complicated, yet not so simple. It is ComedyVampire, and Super High Man 420 and their well-renowned show, Eating Assholes. Eating Assholes.
Yeah, hey, asshole day, keep the doctor away. Me and CHOCTORPHIL, that's what he say. Came through saying can't delay. An asshole day, keep the doctor away.
Twangy is the man. He really
I was
is.
mostly
Yes.
doing everything one-handed. There only that one recording where you heard me play, more melodic phrasing and quick, shredding moments. That's when I was actually using my toe. But that gets kind of old. There's some people here who are really good at it, but I've already sent them emails about this. So hopefully by the new year they'll get it right. So we can just have a auto record button and not have to deal with this holding down method, which seems very Neanderthal-like.
I think you need to do more toe yoga and strengthen that toe and be able to stretch that toe and tap that button and make it happen. You can do it.
You know what time he needs to make a portfolio and send it to Stereo to show them how difficult it is to do what he's fucking doing. And he's like, "You're making my life miserable by this fucking app."
Oh, I'm sure he's messaging them.
Dude, he came up with like
wild.
Done. I mean, he's like the Steph Curry of fucking song parodies. He just fucking comes rattling them off, hitting every fucking one out of the park.
It's not really a love-hate relationship. I prefer to call it a late relationship.
See, that's what I mean. That pissed me off, but I loved it. God damn it. That son of a bitch. I can't fucking stand him, but I love him.
That's exactly how I feel.
Oh man.
No, this is like every movie in Hollywood, Matt. We ComedyVampire. We need you to be the face of the operation so that people will listen.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. When are we gonna go on tour? That's what we need to do. We need to all just go on tour.
Throwing haymakers at me.
Fucking
Jungian archetypes, because he says there's 12 kinds of people. I like that. That was interesting. Like, is he talking about? I wonder what he's actually talking about, because that could go many ways.
All right, now you gotta rattle off the 12 type of people.
Oh man. Hold on. Dang it. I'm too high for this shit.
Let me open my D&D book. Let me read from D&D.
You got a D&D book?
No. Just kidding.
What?
The D&D of human archetypes. All right, give us the 12. That? I'm just making up shit. Well, I'm trying to fill time for you while you fucking tell us the 12. He wants to know the 12 types of people.
Yeah.
You're not going to do it. All right, you're too high. He's too high. He can't do it.
Oh my god, guys. D&D. Oh, I used to love that. Hi, Super High Man and ComedyVampire. D&D. That was 2 jokes.
What's up? Yeah.
She turned you on. I don't play D&D. Think about it. I think D&D goes along with getting high and watching bad movies and the gig economy. Let me see.
How?
What's next? I'm just kidding. I'm just busting on you. I'm kidding.
No, you be.
Yeah, you're half serious. I'm half joking, as we call it in comedy.
ComedyVampire, you don't know D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. It's like one of the best imagination games. It's like you come out and you start becoming a wizard and stuff like that. And
I'm
Holy Highness, Super High Man.
I'm definitely aware of D&D. I don't think I've ever played D&D. I don't even know if I've sat around a board or not. I can't remember. I don't know if I had any friends that ever played D&D. Like, I never had any close friends. I'm sure.
You want to learn how to play D&D?
I don't know. It sounds time consuming. I have ADD. I don't think I
It's
can fucking stay.
dude, it'll hold your ADD.
I don't know.
It'll take up like 6 hours a week of your life.
I don't know if I can do it. Messages.
Yo, guys, what up, Superman, Hi Man, and Campfire comedian, or Campfire vampire, bro. Having a couple of beers, it's the holidays. But listen, my wife just got on here, guys. I would mad respect if you followed her. She just got on here, but her name is Summer Angel. Holler. She's fucking hot. You know what I mean?
Oh, you don't need to say I'm
But, you know what I mean? Follow her up. We got to get this shit going. We're going to be doing live podcasts. Holla at your boy.
Nice. Summer Angel.
Okay.
I love that she says you don't have to say that I'm hot. Follow Summer Angel.
I ask you guys this because I respect you guys, you know, and I know you guys are cool guys, you know what I mean? And I'm not a jealous kind of fucking guy, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you know what I mean? Holla at your boy. Anyways, but yeah, that's what, you know what I mean? You guys are my boys.
I think we're gonna make out one day.
CHOCTORPHIL,
Okay.
the man who loves accents. CHOCTORPHIL, shout out to CHOCTORPHIL.
People shouting at other people.
CHOCTORPHIL. Dude, I love it. This app is like it's like going to a family reunion. Hey, that's Uncle CHOCTORPHIL. What up, Uncle CHOCTORPHIL over there? What up? What up? Shit. And if you got a check mark, that's like one of the elders. That's like one of the grandmas or the great aunties. You know.
Yeah, I know you show mad. You show mad respect to the check markers. I've seen you.
Who, me?
Yeah. You've done some shows with some verified. You play the role.
Yeah, I did it a couple times. It felt dirty. like when they skip somebody's stuff, I'm like, oh, that's why I don't have a check mark.
Yeah,
they're like,
that guy.
I don't want to. Yeah, I know. And it's like, I want to hear what everybody says. I don't care. I'm not trying to make money on this app.
I'll tell you exactly why he muted me at that time. Because I followed him and then unfollowed him because I don't like his content. He knows it. So it's like he had the right. No, I don't listen to him anymore. So it's all good. He sent the message. I took it. He's the elder.
Spuna bifida, not spina bifida. Look, I don't know what anybody talking about, but you need to stay away from the blah. All love.
Did you see how he covered himself at the end when he goes all love? You know he didn't mean that when he says all love. Let's play one more message.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think about this in a serious context, and I'm not high at all. But if you are looking at 12 archetypes, it's similar to astrology, right? Or even numerology and that type of thing, where there's 12 archetypes based on month and that sort of thing. But if you really think about that from sort of a scientific perspective, that would suggest theoretical physics, that we're basically in a simulation programmed from the same 12 templates, and everything else are just our ways of interpreting sort of the reality of that. But I'm just throwing ish out there. Your thoughts?
My thoughts were the first like 3/4 of that. I was like, yeah, and then he fucked it up with the simulation. There ain't no simulation. Okay, what happened is this guy whose father was in heaven took dirt and made people.
Here we go.
Listen, he made this dude.
You guys play the same fucking.
He made this dude, and then this demon named Lilith banged him out and had a kid, and then he was fuck Lilith, and then he like ripped his rib out and was like, God, make me somebody else that looks like me. And then he made Eve out of the rib, and then he had a kid with Eve, and then they had another kid, and then one of their kids had a kid with that kid, and then one of the kids killed that kid, and then a snake told him to eat an apple.
Thank you, God.
Jesus and his 12 disciples.
Archetypes. Jesus and his 12 archetypes.
The first simulation. So, there was this place called Nog. It actually is another planet, and that's actually where these people were made, and they like messed up the planet and it flooded, and then they got on these spaceships and they came to Earth.
Is this a fucking HBO special?
No, this is in Genesis, bro. This is in Genesis.
Stop it.
Do you want me to read it? I'm serious. Nog and everything, bro. All right, I'll read it to you. Hold on.
So, Nog and the people on this planet were called what exactly?
He's setting us up.
Noggers.
Of course, you had to say it.
Look. Oh man. Oh my God. Hold on. I don't have a computer anymore, so I have to do it old school. But let me look up Genesis real quick.
Yeah, this is crazy that this is real. I can't believe that there's this.
Man.
I didn't think I could hate the Bible more. All right, hold on. Keep looking.
Whole thing about you said there's Adam and Eve, then his kids and whatnot. In terms of like where other people came from, I've been contemplating that for so long. Like it doesn't say in the Bible that there are other people to create families with. It just goes like Adam, Eve, and then boom, more people kind of thing. Like I've always thought to myself like, wait a minute. So there's Adam and Eve, then their kids Cain and Abel, and then they made kids probably and all whatnot. And it's like, okay, so what you're saying is all life on Earth, or all human life on Earth, came from then. So technically, we are all inbreds, kind of thing. That's the kind of message which I'm kind of getting in my head when I read that. I'm thinking, how could this be? How are we all not inbreds?
And I bet you he had that thought at a very young age. Like, what the fuck is actually going on? Like, what are they actually teaching us? What is this bullshit? And then you just have to keep your mouth shut. You can't just stand up and go, what is this fucking bullshit?
Yeah, no, because it's real though. It's not bullshit, man. It's just look, it's a parable of what really happened. The story is actually about another planet that was destroyed, and it's you ever heard of panspermia?
No.
Panspermia is the theory that humans go to planets, we overcrowd them, we use up their resources, and then we get to a level of technology to where we can build spaceships and find other planets to do the same thing to. Like, we're a virus on the universe.
Oh, that is really cool.
But it takes...
I can get down with that.
Yeah. It takes us millions of years to evolve to a point to fucking take over. But I'm trying to... it's taking me a little longer to find this because I don't have my computer in front of me. But yeah, the Bible is interesting. Very interesting. I'm trying to read the whole thing. Just give me the whole thing, full chapter. There we go. Did I lose you? Oh
No, I'm
no.
right here.
Did I lose you?
I'm
Oh, okay.
following all these people who followed me.
Oh, did you
I'm
hit the
following
little
everybody.
bell at the bottom? Yeah. That's cool. They got the little
Follow.
bell at the bottom.
It doesn't matter what he says, but because there's an English accent, it will always sound absolutely correct.
It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I read that thing about Stephen. Couldn't believe it. They were all inbreds. Did you find how do you panspermia? How do you say what's that word? Do you use panspermia? I gotta look that shit up too.
Panspermia.
But we are basically a virus. We're entering a system and we basically destroy everything we touch. We create progress in quotes, but only for the furtherance of the virus itself. So it's self-preservation, but not, host preservation. And everything we do, it just turns to ish.
Yeah.
Bro, so you're just basically saying that anyone with an English accent just sounds true, kind of thing. Like you hear someone with an English accent and you go, "Oh, what they are saying is true," and what? Yes, good sir.
Isn't that true though?
Exactly right. When I hear him, I give him immediate respect, and I want to say, "Sir, good day, sir, and thank you for your voice message, sir. Smashing, brilliant." I've never heard. When I hear Americans speak, it's rubbish. But when I hear an English speak, I think it's.
Hey, yo, you know.
You got it.
No, I don't. But I found something else that's crazy, bro. And did you know that snakes used to walk on the tips of their tails?
In real life, you mean? I thought maybe they had, didn't they have? I thought they came. Didn't we come from the? Aren't we amphibious? Didn't we come walking out of the ocean?
No. We evolved from something that evolved from something that evolved from something. But no, it's a lot more than that. No, the Lord God said to the snake, "You will be punished for this. You alone of all the animals must bear this curse. From now on, you will crawl on your belly, and you will have to eat the dust as long as you live." So snakes didn't used to crawl in their bellies. I just want you to think about that. I just want you to think about how snakes used to get around aside from crawling on their bellies. Did they have wings? Like, how the fuck were they getting around?
And he was so mad at the snake because what? He tempted them with the fucking. I thought that was the devil. Why snakes? Snakes got
because God asked the woman. You can't even call her by her name. You gotta call her the woman. Why did you do this? And she replied, "The snake tricked me into eating it."
Which was the devil, though. So then why did the snakes all get punished because of the devil? What the hell is going on? Poor snakes.
Yeah.
Poor fucking
Well,
snakes.
I tell you now, good sir, that the earth is not flat or round. It is a do-fucking-decadedron, I tell you.
I can listen to that all.
There's actually some fact to what he just said.
Who's that?
What he just said about the world being a dodecahedron.
I mean, think about every time you hear the perfect planet and, intelligent design and all these different things. And, this is such a hospitable and, inhabitable planet or habitable planet. But every time I go outside and, freezing my ass off, I'm like, no one designed this shit. What's the point of Antarctica? To freeze your ass off 24/7, or the Sahara Desert so you can burn your ass off? I mean, this planet is really not habitable. It's something that we made habitable, or at least the portions of it. So it's not intelligent design. It seems to me it's a natural weather, a natural occurrence, and some places are more suited for life, where a bunch of it isn't. What about water? Living underwater? That's what we're mostly of.
Nope,
What do you
that's
say?
not what happened. I'm sorry, you're wrong. That's
Put him in his
stupid.
Put him in
Oh
his
my
place.
God. So this is what happened. There
Tell
are
the story.
a lot of planets out there, and like throughout history, like these planets, like they overpopulated, and like, you know, when they got here, right? The black planet, they landed on Africa, and the Asian planet landed on Asia, and the white planet landed in Europe. And that's actually how we got everything here.
But you're supposed to argue the other side. He's saying there is no God, there's no intelligent design. You're supposed to argue for intelligent design. You argued for space travel instead. You're supposed to play devil's advocate there. You're trying to
Wait,
swoop in.
intelligent design? What do you mean intelligent design?
He was saying there is no intelligent design. Our planet shows that there is no intelligent design because of all the different areas that are not habitable. And
well, okay. So this is the thing: the term intelligent design is a made up term. Like it's a made up word, right? Like who uses the term intelligent design? Think about it. Does anyone use that term? It's only used in one context.
The God
to explain
complex.
something, to explain something that's unexplainable, right?
I'm with you.
So time could be an intelligent design, right? So intelligent design is real because time is real.
Dude, you're too high for the show. Hold on, let's hit some messages.
I am high as fuck now.
I totally believe what the Globe just said. Totally. Every aspect of it. It just sounds authoritative.
Yeah, I'm way too high. You want me to prove God?
The fact that if God is a higher being of all might and all love and compassion and enduring and unconditional love and everything which he does is wholesome and pure, then why did he create the choice to learn evil or to have evil within our lives or within the human world kind of thing? Like, why did he give us the choice, or why did he even contemplate, I'm someone of good nature and goodwill and love and everything, I'm also going to create evil kind of thing, or have that option there?
Evil doesn't exist. It's a concept that you believe in. There's only knowledge. You can use it for good or you can use it for evil. Evil's not real. And God does exist.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
You're so high over there.
Well,
Hey, bro, what's
somebody
up?
had to create the
Repeat after me. Chúpame la piringa. Okay? Chúpame la piringa.
Say it, Comedy Vampire. Say it.
I cannot say that. I'm not.
Why not?
I'm not good at Spanish.
Say chupa.
Chupa suck.
La.
The.
Piringa.
Penis?
This is Super Highway Man 421. I'm high as fuck right now, but the reason God gave us a choice to do evil is because there was a Asian asteroid and there was a black meteor and the microorganisms came from Pluto. And yada yada yada. Look, no joke. There's been studies done on this I can't say it. This Peter Pan thing, and they're trying to disprove it or prove it, and they've actually have some studies and some scientific things that.
Here's high as fuck. He's got to have there's a part 2 to that. Hold on.
I love you, my friends. Yeah, I love you.
I love you too. Chupa la pinga.